Yeah, Jimmo?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. That little double move we had kind of getting ready all week, and he smoked him on it and laid it out there for him, made a great catch, and a couple big plays from him all night. He did a great job.
Seemed like a kind of an uncharacteristically quiet night for St. Brian and the Portal. What were they doing?
Yeah, I don't know if they were doing anything in particular. I think the theme of tonight we just kind of kept shooting ourselves in the foot a little bit. Certainly offensively, just we had some plays there that we could have had, and I got to be better with the cadence for our guys and be a little smoother there on the operational stuff, and that alone would solve a lot of problems tonight that we had. But it just wasn't our smoothest. But a win's a win. We got to be happy about it.
How fun was that overtime drive when you
Yeah, it was good.
hand the ball off, get
Just hand it to Demo, man, that battering ram. Just hand it to him, and he did the rest. It was fun. It was fun watching him kind of catch that second win there in that overtime, and our O-line the same way. And then I was joking with him when we called we called the play on the 1 yard line, and it was like, this is scoring. Like there was no doubt, and punched it in. It was great.
I think Dan was what he said. Dan was saying, is it a little bit of rest? Guys hadn't played none in the preseason at all. I mean, obviously short practices, but his week one, is it a little rust there to start shaking out a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's certainly things that were below our standard. But yeah, some of the operational stuff is ultimately my job, and it wasn't good enough. Good enough for a win, wasn't good enough for our standard.
One more on David. Dan said the other day, his ability to set a tone at the beginning of the game, with physical running, and close it out. And we saw, I guess, an example of both of that tonight. What that means for the offense.
Yeah, man, he's our tone setter. He's a leader. He's the guy when the game's on the line, we want to find him. You remember last year in the playoff game, we threw it to him on, I think, first or second down there. So, man, he's as valuable to our team as anybody.
You guys punted it away with a little bit over 4 minutes left. Just how great was it to see the response of your defense to go out there and get it back for you?
Yeah, it was a tough sequence for us. Stalled out a couple times. I throw the pick, almost throw another one, and then we get the punt off, and defense gets a stop, and then we go down and get the field goal. So yeah, we bounced back nicely. It was nice to see that. Ultimately, we did enough to win the game, and it does feel good.
When overtime began, did you feel like that's how you guys could win it, just hammering it as opposed to throwing a lot in overtime?
Yeah, you never know. It was what we wanted to do there at the end. I don't know, we throw it twice there and on that drive. So, yeah, as soon as one of those runs pops with him, you kind of come back to the well and see if we can get it again.
Jared, this is the first overtime win for this team since 2016.
Wow.
What does it mean just to be a part of more history?
Yeah, I think ultimately, I think it shows that we didn't play our best game and still won. And a ton of stuff to clean up, a ton of things to get better at, and it does feel a little bit like week one last year, where it's like, yeah, we kind of we're making some mistakes, but we're able to get the win anyways. And for it to be in overtime, it is special. And one, I think, months from now, we'll look back and be happy we have.
David, last question.
Good job, Jared.
I like that. Everyone compliment David's watch. It looks good.